defense map, which of course becomes a DM map again and becomes a push defense map again, depending on how the teams go out.
Now, what do you mean by that? So
the midpoint is so big and so broad that everyone's going to know where everyone else is positioned, except of course for like the spies, that it just comes down to who can get the shot off that they need. Whereas the side points are always much more contained. They got a lot more cover. They have a lot more choke points, and it becomes a style of, okay, we gotta control the choke points, push through the ones we know we can with our Uber at the right time, or go with our crits and catch them off guard. You know, and that's sort of what you see more out of a pushing strat map like Gravel Pit or even Badwater, like we saw back there.
All right, awesome.
We should be seeing Blue Bills take the first point because DM is so important, and NA traditionally has better DM. Although, you know, they haven't shown it so far. But
ouch, burned.
Little bit, but you know, I can talk about performance.
So they have 2 H's to their O. I don't know. I don't think more bad science puns, but we are live right here. So with the second map of the Science Showdown between North American, the Science guys, and European Bill Nye Science Squad, already coming out to mid. Looks like the battle is fierce. You want to take it away, Turbo Cup?
Sure. Red Bills right now, they're well, I'm gonna call them out later, but Red Bills right now, they've went up the safe way towards their choke point. They're losing their heavy to a stab immediately. Blue Bills took a while to get it done, but they had a better point control with the soldier there. They end up losing a lot. Medic goes down critically for AG Josh there for Red Bills. So they still have their medic. He's even like zoning out the sniper correctly, not gonna show a point there. Engineer getting blocked by the soldier, so he is actually able to avoid the soldier, and they do get the point. So a fair win for Blue Bills there. Yeah,
very close by skin of their teeth, holding on to mid right there. And yeah, Sapphire was very close to being able to do something. Didn't find out when the med dropped though, and could have got a big pick right there, but unable to do so.
We have a really big advantage for Blue Bills right now, going through the choke point. They know it because they know they're not set up yet. Oh, Spy gets another pick. This time he gets it on Mesh, the heavy again. So no more heavy. Heavy's really kind of important for the second point. He can control the point really well.
He actually got
from above.
Josh there too, the medic, and you can see both ice sculptures up there in upper attic. Dronix getting a nice air pill. So Blue just doing everything right now. They did pop their Uber. I don't know if they really had to, but so they won't have be able to make an immediate push. Well, they could do a soft push right here. Do you think that's well advised?
Well, I thought the pop wasn't as bad as it looked because they wanted to control the demo men out a little bit. They definitely wanted to get the point. And when you're in the last point here, it's really hard to push out of it, even with an Uber. Oh, medic getting caught out. This has got to be the round right here.
Wow, a huge sap going down there from Solitude. Got the NG pick, then got the sentry gun, able to creep in there, and the rest of his team pushed in. Really well played. I think NA is finally bringing it right now.
Solitude, highest on the ping count, highest on the score count. That's how you do it.
That is not... Correlation does not equal causation. I think that's science. I think...
That might be science. That might fall under your purview of statistics.
Alright, so we're back here with another mid-fight, and North America is up 1-0. We'll see if they can bring that dominance they showed. Well, not too dominant in the first... the tenacity, we'll call it tenacity, in the first round. But Sam, the science guy, taking down Nadia, so no medic, and without that protection, Jackie Legs gets in there. 2 big stickies taking down Boutros and Backhand, so this mid-fight definitely going to go the way of the Euros.
Yeah, big overextension from the Blue Bills there. They lost 3 almost immediately, and then their medic stayed out too long. And wow, only the demo man's up right now. He's going to put some sticks down on the choke point, right around the choke point there, but they're going to have an Uber. They could push through. Oh no, AG Josh went down during that engagement. I totally missed it.
Dang.
So
no Uber, but...
Uber is actually reset. Nobody really has advantage right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering, there was a huge player advantage, but Red really didn't have the player positioning to push into second right there to take advantage of their advantage. I hate the word advantage. But, so yeah, that's going to enable Blue to set up here, put up a little bit of a defense. And yeah, as you said, Ubers are about even. Josh has a little bit of an advantage, but I don't think that's going to come hugely into play right here.
We got our sniper in a really bad spot. He's sniping from the exit from Big Door, or Garage as they like to call it sometimes. He's rotating back up top though. You really gotta like move out towards where the point is, get the longest sight lines you can.
Ooh,
a crit's coming through.
Oh, but some nice pills by Dronix, taking down Jackie Legs right there and Mesh too. But meanwhile, Boutros goes down to a headshot. Sam, the science guy, with that headshot.
He was sniping from the back end. He was sniping behind the rock there, which was pretty impressive. Oh, Soldier's gonna clean up the sniper in the back though. So Blue lost a lot of people here off the back end, and so this could be a back cap. 2 times versus 3 times. I think 2 times will get it, so long if he stacks it correctly.
But they didn't account for Jackie Legs. The game in there was the big stick. He's taking down that cap. But Solitude is in here now, not able to get the cap. And second will go to Euros. But Mask is here. And he will try to recap it. Gotta watch out for the spy on his head. Pro tip, look up.
Get Mario'd, son.
Yeah. So you're still holding on to the point, but probably not for long as Blue combo up here in upper attic. Oh, but Sam the Science Guy spy for Euro has made his way to last and has a close positioning to the point right now. We'll see if he can't get a sneaky cap going on right here, but he has been spotted out, so probably not.
Yeah, they know he's around. They zoned him out very well there. That was just a really sloppy push from Red. I'm really surprised that they were able to hold on to this point. So they lost both medics in the process though. So I guess that's what happens. Nice snipe by Red Sniper there, getting off Red Dev. Also getting Yuri there, 2k for snipe.
Yeah, he's been doing a really nice job considering his 125 ping right here. But I'm gonna try to get on his camera as Red is going to be making a push in here relatively soon, 90% Uber charge. But Shitrix could go huge right here. I saw this positioning from Max. Oh my god, no! Oh, Red Dev jumped in front of the medic at the last minute to take the headshot, but it doesn't look like Boutros knows there is a sniper dot on his head. Oh, it doesn't matter as Josh went down. Blue Uber is popped. Red Pyro is going to try to get in here, but doesn't really have the support of the rest of his team. There is a wrangled mini sentry gun, and Boutros does go down right there, trying to defend himself. Red still here, but yeah, they will be able to capture the point, so the round goes to Euro. I got so involved in that sniper cam that I didn't realize what was going on.
But both snipers going huge for their team so far. The Red team, they did a really good job recognizing that because it's the last point, even though they were down in players, they still had a pretty good positional advantage, so they took a few more Ks there. They had a demo man below the point who was able to come back up unexpectedly. I don't think they knew where he was at that point. And take off the point there at the end. They're gonna go aggressive this time though. The Blue Bills are, and so is the Red Bills. They both went aggressive, so they're both on the wrong sides of the point right now.
Red combo though is just going to make their way towards a mid, have the support of their Pyro with them, so looks like even though they'll be able to cap, they do have good positioning here and pressuring out the choke, and looks like backhand does go down. Boutros went down in the exchange as well, so a nice mid fight right there from Euro. Still need to capture that mid, but details.
That was much more close than it looked because AG Josh was so close to going down, and so was his heavy as well, but they were able to take out the few picks that they needed. And then they were able to heal back up after that. So able to reinforce their position really well there. Oh, nice snipe onto Donuts as well. So Shitrix going huge again. 4k down right now for Blue Bills.
Yeah, Red's already pushing through lobby right now, being really, really aggressive. Looks like they're going to try to go ahead and get positioning here on last before they even take a second. It's probably going to be well done, as right now is only the medic alive, and poor Boutros will not be able to get out of there alive, neither will the rest of the blue team, and a nice roll victory for a second round win for the European team. What do you...
That was a very fast cap time there. I was really impressed with that. They got right under the point there as soon as everyone came up, and then they just had some nice stickies to prevent in the front of the point, just to prevent people from coming in. They had a heavy there to body block all the damage, soak it all up, get tons of DPS out there, and they couldn't contest. They couldn't form everyone up they needed to. Just not the spawns that they needed. Oh man, Boutros going down immediately right there. Citrix finishing off the body shot. Jackie Lake's getting 2 really nice pills, and just absolutely another dominant mid coming out here from Euro. I think just outplayed at this point. Jackie Legs is doing an excellent job pushing forward, and this sniper is totes dead. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it all comes down to this blue sniper. If he can get a pick here, but he's not. He's controlled out. So, yeah. Unfortunately for them, no kind of miracle plays for them are going to come through anytime soon. But
Red does
really
have this Uber.
Out of EU here, really.
Wow. Red does have this Uber. They popped in to lobby and continuing again into Lash, just keeping that pressure on like crazy right here. Gotta watch out for the medic, but it looks like Josh is going to oh wait, no, there's a spy on Josh. Josh is probably going to go down in this altercation on Last, but doesn't matter because there's so much Euro presence on point that they do cap again in another record time.
Yeah, this super aggression coming out, recognizing your advantage, not even letting them hold on to the second point, because the second point is very defensible on this map, especially compared to other maps like Granary, let's say, or any other CP map I can think of at the moment, which I can only think of Granary.
Croissant, there we go. Doesn't really. Anyway. So what's happening right here for this North American team? Just falling apart after they came out pretty strong in the first round. Getting some kills right here. They did take down Josh, so that will be significant as Nomad for the European team. But Boutros goes down to a backstab. Sam, the science guy, getting that huge pick. However, only 2 up right now. 1 is Spy, 1 is Sniper. We'll see if they can go huge right here. They have to in order to salvage this mid fight, but it looks like those assassin classes are gonna fall back.
Yeah, getting a little cocky there, EU is. They went the aggressive route that time, while Blue Bills went the defensive route. Defensive route beats aggressive route almost every time. Even though you have a little health pack closer to you, the angles and the elevation is just much better. So they were able to get lots of kills out there simply through positional advantage alone.
Sam, the science guy, after surviving that mid-fight, tried to get some good positioning, but gets caught out in the lower lobby, and will survive there, so a little disappointed. But Blue, with his upper positioning, left their medic behind, and Boutros with only about 3% needs to continue charging. Josh has this significant advantage with about 60.
Yeah, that's a pretty big mistake coming out from Boutros here. He didn't go down. He's just low on Uber for no good reason, really, which is unfortunate.
Oh.
Ooh, get sniped.
Citrix with a nice snipe right there. Again, just showing that 120 ping does not matter at all. Jackie Legs is pushing up. He has these overheals. Looks like they're going to pop. They've spotted out the enemy medic combo. Boutros gets out of there, but we'll see if he can escape these super pills of Jackie Legs. And the stickies are actually going to do it. And Ubersaw comes in there, getting 1, getting 2. Boutros has this 100% Uber. Needs to pop it. Oh, he's going down to a crit.
Oh, pop it! Oh, okay, finally pops it. He gave 25% back to AG Josh, but good save. He didn't go down. There's not going to be much in terms of this Uber, but they're going to lose 1 point. Maybe they might not even lose this 1 point. Dimmelman bombing in super hard. Soldier trying to clean up on the medic in the back end. Boutros still overextending. You're killing me, man. And going down anyway.
He went down to an Ubersaw right there. Now Josh is going to get another Ubersaw. Josh has his. Oh my God, Josh got his 100%.
He doesn't play around. He just pops immediately as soon as he gets his.
Oh my God, these medics are absolutely insane. Josh doesn't have too much support. He's going to pull out that Ubersaw again and charge a scout. No, he's just going to fall back and get with his sniper. Absolutely crazy. Blue is trying to contest this point or come back, as Red still hasn't gained control of it. You'd think they would have it, all that craziness, but they have not. Boutros again was coming in there, goes down, overextending again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can't, as the medic, you have the sole responsibility of throwing the game for your team, and this is a really, really good way to do it. Cannot overextend as much as you're doing right now. You have to have your full combo with you, especially on such a big map like Gully Wash, where you can get run down by a scout, where there are tons of sniper sightlines that can take you off. And there's just so many consistent good ways to pick off a medic on this map. It's not the hardest map in the world, but it's certainly a really good one for getting medic kills.
Definitely. Seeing Red come out here pretty strong with a lot of frags. Well, a couple frags there on mid. Are continuing to push. Nadia was not with her or his medic. I'm not sure if that's a girl yet. But anyway, going down, overextending right there. So no heavy for this North American team as they're just going to fold on mid and going to try to put some sort of defense here on second. But again, they have this disadvantage in terms of Uber. Uber was popped for a Euro as they're coming in here, doing a good job mowing down the offense or defense.
They're like ignoring the second point and just trying to go right into the lobby here. This is a very, very different strategy than what I normally see, which is that you want to coalesce around the second point, then go for the last one. But instead, they're just going straight for last every time, and it's taking Blue Bills off guard here, and this is what's winning them the rounds. Hyper aggression today is the order.
Yeah. So. I mean, that's what they've been doing these last 2 rounds. Just bypass the point, get into lobby, and lock down last before you even have the point. It's been working, except we'll see how it goes for now, as they did lose a couple players right there. Blue is actually going to pop their Uber, coming in from behind of the Red combo. Do take down Josh and Jackie Legs, and finally finish on Citrix right there as well. Mesh going down. Not sure about that pop. What do you think about that pop from North America?
Oh no, that was really good. They got everyone out of the combo, including the Pyro at the end there. They're going to pick off the Soldier here. There's a Sentry Gun, level 3 in position, but they'll be able to handle it. No, it was a really good pick. They popped out. They got like a 4 or 5k, and that's the best you can hope for in an Uber a lot of the time.
Yeah, not too shabby. Central Gun does go down. Engineer was repairing it with the Rescue Ranger, but that can only go so far. We'll be able to push into second, take that point, and yeah, nice little comeback right there coming out of last. I was nervous about that Uber pop, but like you said, you got the frags they needed, and they will push out.
That was a really good delay from Curryman, though. They could have already gone through this choke point here, and instead now they're stuck behind it, waiting for Demo Man spam, because now he's in position.
Yeah, the level 3, when your team is pushing offensively on 5CP, definitely risky because it's hard to carry it back and forth and get it set up, but worked for them right there, and I think second is a good place to put a level 3 on Garlivanche.
Yeah, you also lose the deeps of a nice mini on last, though, so it's hard to say which one's really better. It's really up to personal preference.
Yeah. We do have this Uber coming in from Garage. It looks like barely escaping the spy, but that is Dronix going after the medic, but Red Med was able to pop right there in Garage. A little bit out of position, though, to get some kills. We see Flying Heavy. Why not? Jackie likes getting the pill, though, on that Flying Heavy, and a lot of good frags coming out from Red Team. Important class is surviving right here, it looks like. Oh, except Josh goes down to a backstab. I spoke too soon.
Very good stab. They needed that stab. Boutros, when Bluebills push into a point, they really spread. They really spread. The soldier demomen, they bombed all the way to the enemy garage across the point on third. They were totally stuck by themselves. Medic still had his Uber, wasn't flashing people for a while, and then finally met up with his heavy, who was then controlled by a pyro. So they just really spread out, and they really want to make the picks happen, but they lose their medic every time. They need to play a little bit more conservatively at this point, I would say. Considering, how far they've been behind and how quickly they've been rolled over afterwards, I think that's a pretty fair adjustment to make.
Yeah, we do about, I guess, 14 minutes left in this round. I'm not sure where we're going to. I'm assuming we're going to 5 capture points. After 4 capture points, we'll go to a halftime. I'm thinking, Solitude is just going crazy right here in spot or in lobby in 2K right there. But
yeah,
yes.
And even gets out for it, so that's he can pressure this combo now, even though there's a pyro here. He might be able to make like a heavy pick or something happen.
And just being super paranoid again is a good trait to impose on the opposite team.
It's even forcing them to go down through main lobby now instead of pushing through the chute.
Oh, and they're just distracting them from the soldier who comes in behind. Red Dev gets that Uber pop out of position right now. Blue is going to pop their Uber, push them back. Not a whole lot of action going on here. Not sure about this pop from Boutros, but regardless, Solitude getting pick on Citrix right there in spawn, and it looks like that's going to be a fail push. Oh, if only Boutros can stay alive, being pressured right now by Scout, but Python is super hurt, gonna have to get out of there. Meanwhile, Red Combo is pushing from water from underneath, but they don't know there's a level 3 Sunshine gun there. Josh is